All right, hi everybody. We're some of the Zou Keepers. We just finished our brainstorming session. My name is Patrick. I help kind of organize the thing. You'll see me in a lot of these. We got a couple more of the crew members here, and we'll introduce you to the rest of them as we get through the more videos. But without further ado,
I'm John. I'm on the programming side of things.
I'm Dr. Andy. I'm also on software.
I'm Morgan. I'm on the mechanical side.
all right, so like I said, we just finished brainstorming ideas. That reveal was pretty great. I think we got some good ideas. So to kind of recap what our brainstorming accomplished is we said for drivetrain it's pretty simple. There isn't anything in this game that requires a super precise lining up kind of in a left to right fashion, so we're just going to go with normal old tank drive. That's the easiest thing for us. We have parts on hand. We're actually going to use a kit chassis from a couple years ago, but it should be real similar to the kit chassis that a lot of you guys are going to get in your kit of parts now. We aren't going to do anything fancy with it. I think we'll end up with 6-inch wheels to keep the speed up, and just everything pretty standard with that. We also decided for the game, the strategy we're going to go with is we're going to try to put the cubes on the upper, on the scale. We assumed most teams would be able to get to the switch, so we wanted to try the higher part of the scale. We considered launching cubes up there versus setting them up there. We said we wanted to launch, we kind of debated that for a little while, some catapults or a linear puncher and something like that, but we sort of thought about what we have on hand, and that was going to be an issue. We didn't have all the components, we didn't have big springs, things like that. So we ended up going with the lifting mechanism, and we debated a few different things. We debated doing a mast, like a series of 80-20 masts that would rotate up and down, similar to a lot of teams what they did in 2011. So, but what we're actually going with is what RoboWranglers did in 2007. It's an actuating arm that pivots from down to up, kind of like a desk lamp. That's our plan for now. So like I said, drivetrain is underway right now. What I'm working on is going to be generating a CAD model for that. Morgan is working on our other end effector for that mechanism, which will be picking in the cubes, and she's going to talk about that a little bit.
So we're going to prototype basically two different mechanisms: a stationary forklift where you have two flywheels spinning on the outside, but since the boxes that we'll be picking up aren't perfect cubes, we are going to also prototype something with a pivot that rotates out, so you can go around the cube to get more into it.
On the software side, we're going through and we're initializing all of the I/O that we have for this design. We're doing our development lab view, and so we're working inside the begin VI.
We've also set up some general stuff in teleop and others with the state machine to read all the input first and then go through each output and calculate the requirements.
Yeah. So anyway, that's where we're going. We're going to be working on prototypes today. You'll see an update on how those went tomorrow, and we'll go from there. See you guys next time.